Hi. So today I thought I would just give everybody a tertiary view of my 1998 model Optimus CD 8400. This is not an expert's review, so I'm not claiming to know anything scientifically about the machine. All I know is that for a certain amount of time it did not work, and now it seems to want to work. It might be one of my outlets back by where I originally had it, but I don't have the patience to test out each and every single one of my outlets receptacles that are behind my entertainment cabinet. So I'm just gonna show you around what I do know for a fact as far as what the machine does and what it is and everything. For those of you that are not old enough to remember anything like this, this was a component. I forget how I do this. Well, never mind. But I guess I'll talk about it from a distance over here so you can't hear the clatter of the machinery. Right now it's going through a process of reading TOCs of whatever disk is available, table of contents of whatever disk is available. At the moment there's only 2 of them that are in there, and one is Cell Block 2 compilation. I don't know anything about rap of the 90s. But upon just a tertiary visual inspection of both of the discs, the other one that's in there that's not Cell Block 2, that is apparently an album. I don't remember the name or the artist of that one, but this is one of my passions is electronics. None of you know me, so you don't know how much I love electronics, but this is a huge thing to watch this go through its TOC read. I thought this machine was dead, and I'm elated that it's that it does actually work, but like I said, I am not about to try to get any part of my entertainment cabinet to work. There's a PS4 over there. Eventually I want to try to hook it back up and get back online so I can continue my game. Right now I'm completely obsessed with Genshin Impact, so I'm really bummed that I haven't been able to play it for the last 2 weeks. But when this gets done doing what it's doing, I'll keep the machine just as a memento of my middle school years, because this is something that my family would have never been able to afford. Not in the slightest. But I remember when I was in middle school and Sears still sold stereo systems that were cabinet speakers, the preamp, tape deck, amplifier, which came with the tuner, and maybe a record, a turntable, maybe, depending on where you bought it and what kind of features you wanted. It might have had one of the that full setup, but I never got around to doing that. Just because at the point when I saw it, it was $1,200, and for a middle school kid, that might as well be $1 million. But these machines are just sexy to me. Sexy, not necessarily meaning in a sexual connotation. It's mostly just they work. They were built at a certain time, and they keep working. And so for me to have even just a piece of one of those setups I'm just absolutely tickled. That's the part that I wanted to watch earlier. These, don't ask me what either one of them necessarily individually do, but because I can't take this machine apart. I don't have the skills or the tools to do it, and I would love to watch a video of that, where somebody actually make a video of it. But I do know that there are 1, 2, 3 either sprockets or gears that move this assembly. But what's really hilarious to me, I'll tell you this that much. This is hilarious. Okay, so let's go ahead and I thought I could manually open it. And now it's not gonna. $57. Okay, so we're about halfway through the carriage, the file system. Oh look, there's it. Oh no, I thought I saw a piece of the machinery, but it's not. That's just a part of the shell. But what I'm doing, and I forget where I was going with this necessarily, but I'll get back to it eventually. I'm just panning around, showing you kind of sort of what everything is. This is repeat all, and then if it was stopped I could program, but it's not stopped yet at the moment. It's still got to go through its TOC read. Oh, and this is so you can put specific discs in that you want. Oh, the program is right there anyway. My bad. Oops. I put it in wrong. Let me think here. Oh, now that it's done, TOC reading, I want to show you. I want to see this for myself too. See, those gears go for the lid, or door, or whatever you want to call it. The CD player itself calls it the lid, or at least calls it the lid in the manual. I don't think I've ever seen that term appear on the display, but anyway, let me think here. Single. Sorry about the glare. What? Oh, wait a minute. Ah! Now what? Let me think here. Let's go in order of the way that the buttons appear on the control panel. Highlight. This gives you a clip of the first 10 seconds or 20 seconds after the first minute of a track, of the first disc. first track of any disc. If that track is less than a minute, it'll just give you 10 seconds off the top of the. This is obviously clear. You can clear the memory of whatever it is that you, if you've put in programs, a program of a specific set of tracks, number of tracks, order of tracks, then you can clear that here, I think. I don't remember exactly. I'd have to look at the manual again. And then this is random, obviously. Repeat, and I don't remember. Okay. Oh. Let me think here. Try to get this. Oh my goodness. I'm such a dork. I want to look at okay, so I apparently haven't used this in a long time, so I don't remember how to put things into the unit. I did not put these in correctly. They're supposed to go labeled side to the left. Alright, so I don't need to Oh, hold. I don't. Alright, let's try this. Now I don't have speakers in this, so I'm not gonna need to necessarily worry about copyright match if it even exists, because apparently YouTube doesn't care to abide by its own policies. I've seen dozens of videos where there's songs one after the other played. Sorry, I didn't remember to turn my camera off before I flipped it. Anyway, let me think here. Let's previous. That goes and then this is so you can select stuff that you know you like. You can plug in specific things that you like, and then just listen to it over and over and over and over as long as you want to. And this allows you to take out what you've just put in there. That's another interesting point to make too, is if you push this, it'll bring you back to number 1 or P0, whichever you were just listening to. You can unload it, and it knows that it's on disc 1. But if I go like this and I want to play it, and then say I want to unload whatever disc is directly in front of the door, just hold down the open close button, it opens the lid, and then you get access to the discs that are directly in front of the door. That would be 50 through 57, or 50 through, my bad, I'm going the wrong direction. Oops. 50 through 32. You can unload and load and unload those at will, and you don't have to stop the disc. But this is not one of those kind of machines that you can really do that. Some CD players, it takes the disc all the way off the carousel so that you can, carousel or file, whatever you want to call it, so that you can unload or load or change or whatever you want to. But in this case, you're stuck doing whatever you want to do in this front part of the machine, because as you can see, there's a disc spinning. When it takes a disc onto the pickup assembly, it's spinning. I'll show you. And part of the disc is not exactly in the way of the carousel, the file, but what you are in the way of doing is messing with this. You can't unload anything in this back portion, back 7/8 of the file drawer, file system because of this. I have a 25 disc in my storage unit, and that you can do anything you want with as far as loading and unloading, because that machine works markedly different than this one. Although I think they are probably made by the same company. I don't know anything about Optimus versus Pioneer, but I know Pioneer's a Japanese company. But smart money is that Pioneer, they are probably owned by a larger company that actually will go by a decisively Japanese name, and that Pioneer is everything that they would like to try to market to us, which everybody knows that has been alive within the last 50 or 60 years has known that they do a lot better job of marketing their stuff than we do, unfortunately. They're relatively consistent with the quality of the products that they produce and how it works and why it works and just the overall craftsmanship of it. Let me think. Anyway, I don't think. Oh, I should have mentioned, disc. This will change the disc. Go to disc 2, and we'll watch the magic. Although for some reason it's malfunctioned. Maybe it's because this. Yeah, it is because of the door. Duh. Oh. Uh-oh. But this apparatus, oops, this just fascinates me. How it up and down, up and down. I wish my camera would focus properly. Okay. Odyssey, that's who it is. Mr. Doctor. But one thing I wanted to mention is, if any of you know of either one of these two albums, or of Mr. Doctor specifically, corroborate for me if you would. These are both rap